So a few days ago, I got this question from someone when I was streaming in a Korean platform, and this person asked, "Do you think the power of I love you decreases if that person uses that word too much?" So, for example, if I say, like to someone, if I say I love you, at first it has power, because the word I love you is not a sentence or a word that someone can use often, right? It's like a nuclear, button, like nuclear launch button. Like it's very it's very cautious. You can't just press mindlessly. So the word I love you, at first, when someone hears that person will be in awe, very impressed or happy if that person also likes that person. But here comes the problem. If someone says that I love you like too many times, now what happens then? Because, like I said, it's like a nuclear launch button, right? It's a very powerful word, but you can't always launch nuclear weapons. You know what I mean? It's a very cautious, very important action. So most people think if it's an important action, it can't happen too often. It's like a common sense, right? But when they hear like I love you like too many times, then they start to think, wait a minute, is that like real, or are they just trying to buy my heart? Are they trying to make me love them? It can be deceiving. So I did some brainstorming, trying to answer that person's question with my most sincere thoughts, because I want to help them. And here's my solution: is that let me tell you something about language, because if you think about it, if I say Avengers or just any word, but for example, Avengers, it's a famous movie and like a show, right? Like the group. I think Iron Man. Like in my brain, the first character that comes up in my mind is Iron Man. But what about you? Like you watching this video, what's the first character that comes up in your mind? Most people will say Iron Man because that's the most common, character. But some people will say, "Oh, I like Thor," or War Machine. I don't know if War Machine is in Avengers, but just it doesn't need to be in the Avengers. Just what comes up in your mind when you hear that word. It could be Marvel. It could be Captain America. Yeah, that's a good one. It could be what's the raccoon? Is it Rocket or Gamora? It could be anything. So why do I say this? It's that I majored AI, so I kind of know how like the neurons work. And the way the neurons work, the brain works, is if there's a concept, the concept is connected to other concepts. Like if I say mom, then it's connected to a concept called dad. It's connected to a concept called love, family, women, or adult, like breakfast, like it's connected to different concepts. Now the thing is, here's the important part. Every person, every language, like every person, like me, you, your mom, my mom, like every person has a different parameter weight, which means for me, Avengers is connected to Iron Man with a strength of like, let's say 0.8, like 80% strength. My mom has like no connection because she's not interested to Avengers, and for you it might be Captain America 0.8, something like that. The neuron connectivity parameters are different for people by people. So this is a very important concept because that means language is not the same for every people. That means the way the word I speak inside my brain has a certain like meaning and feeling, and the way you perceive it cannot be exactly the same as from what I was thinking about, because each word we use have a slightly different connection inside each of our brains. But how are we able to communicate is because we have a bare minimum like agreement on every concept of words. For example, like mother, like you understand what a mother is and I do, but the subtle difference and like, you know, like the details are different, but like the core meaning is the same. That's why the language as a society can exist, because we can't like argue, or we can't match the exact details, but we can match the core meanings of it. So that's how we communicate. Like my mom gave me food. So then that basically means like the core value. Oh, that person's mother gave him something to eat. Like, you know, the core meanings are the same from you and I, or from the people who use the same language. Now here comes the reason why I'm talking about the language part, is because when I say I love you, the word love has a different value, or different connectivity, or different power from each person by each person. If this person treats the word love as a like the word like, because like I can say I like you a lot, but I love you feels more heavier, right? More important. But there might be someone out there who thinks the word love has the similar power of like. Then that person might just say I love you like they say I like you. Similarly, some people might think love as too heavy, you know, like too important. So that person, even though they want to express, they might be like, oh, but the word love is like too strong for me. I should like keep it until my feeling becomes like that much. So ironically, like some people might be in a deep love, but they might not even say I love you, because language is just a tool to express their feelings and thoughts, right? So they have to pick a word that matches their inner like feelings and thoughts. And if someone's definition of love is like weak, then they can use the word love a lot. But if someone's definition inside their brain about love is like, if it's too high, then they're gonna say like I love you like once a year or something. So here comes the solution to how to find, or how to check if, you know, your lover or your partner loves you or not. I said about the language part, right? Each person has a different connection and different like weight values per each words, right? Like we know a lot of words in our brain, and each word will have different connections inside you, and like I will have different connections, right? So each person have different like language system inside them. The core value is going to be like the same, but like the details are different. So the core values, we have to use that core, like the what you call the common value, let's say common value. We have to communicate and match, try to find out how much level that person has, or like what kind of a level that person has for the word love or like, or, you know, adore, like, you know, the words that is used to express their feelings towards someone else, we have to communicate and ask, hey, what do you think about the word love? Do you use it a lot, or do you use it just once a year? How important do you think the word love is? Like that. We have to check what kind of a parameter, what kind of a connection, or what kind of a importance those words has in their brain. And if they say, oh, I'm pretty shy, or I'm not expressive, or they might say, I think love is like the most important word, so I'm just gonna use it once in my life. You don't know what they're gonna say, but after that, then we can overcome the limitations of language. We can almost connect our brains to brain, and communicate what kind of a feeling they have and what kind of a feeling I have. Because when you don't communicate enough, because of the limitations of language, there is a high chance that the true meanings inside your heart or your brain can be deceived or transferred in a wrong way. There might be some in computer science matters, noise happens, or wrong communications happen. You know what I mean? So this solution might be a little bit boring, but scientifically, because of all of this, the limitations of language and how our brain is made, we just have to communicate and express a lot and try to figure out what kind of a level each person has using a tool that has flaws, which is language. So yeah, that was my just talk that I just wanted to express. And yeah, because of the limitations of language, even this video can be conveyed or transferred or educated. I don't know. I can't pick the right word, but given to you in a different way. You can perceive it in a different way. But all I hope, my goal is that this video is helpful for you. That's what I'm trying to give you. My thought inside is I want to help you, and I just expressed the whole thing using language by trying to give you tips about how to check or how to find if your partner likes you or loves you, and how to check the levels, and how not to make the relationship go to a trash can. Okay, thank you for watching.